Welcome to the banks of the Raritan in Piscataway, New Jersey, SHI Stadium, home to the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Washington Huskies, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Scarlet Knights will get us started with the opening kickoff. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies offense will go on the attack first. Off the play fake on first down. Finds the tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Dropping back, it's St. Clair. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
One thing you know about this defense, they have got a pass rush. You cannot be predictable, especially when it comes to throwing the football. There is too much athleticism and length up front on this defensive line and in their front seven, and they register a sack early here on only the second play of the game.
Chains keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He lost it high and deep down the left side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Hauls it in, looking for space. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he stopped. So Rutgers offense has the ball for the first time. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It is amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Looking to throw on first down. The screen, he's got wheels. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
And a great job by the defense, seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Rutgers!
This offense is so good, man. They can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Right on the money. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Now facing a 3rd and long.
Well, give the defense credit on that one because they knew coming into this one that they were going to try to get this receiver the ball in a variety of ways. They were ready for the screen there, and they create a negative play.
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. You can see it right there, man. They shrink windows fast. They're a top 25 defense for a reason. You really better make sure you're dialed in today, or else they can make you pay in a hurry.
Can they catch him? The speed, the shiftiness, the elusiveness, all on display in that sweet return there. They'll run this play from the pistol. To the air on first down. Gets it out fast.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
He'll do it himself. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line and a big red zone opportunity here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. He's loose on the right. Defense got it. They're on the run. He's at the 30. The 10. They finally make the stop. Not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. No movement from the field goal unit. The offense is out there to try to keep this drive alive on 4th down. Pressure coming. Drilled as he throws, and they stop him on 4th down with the heat. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. From the shotgun, they'll run it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, not great blocking up front. They're struggling to get the running game going. And tell you what, they got to find something. Last week it was a bad performance, and this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really, really well and someone they can count on.
Caught in the backfield. It's Washington. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides on the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, and the second one, usually he takes me out the game.
Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Here's the pressure. Washington sends out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll field the punt and see what he can get. There he goes. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. Wants to go up top on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Wolf. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. A first down run in the red zone. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, State University of New Jersey.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They scored fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking for a man, it's St. Clair. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. And here comes the punt team. He's getting a lot of work, 4th time he's punted tonight. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Might be calling a hot route. Give to the single back.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Wide receiver going in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. Turns it on in midfield. Oh, he's got some space. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. They'll send the tight end in motion. On the run, it's Mitchell. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Scarlet Knights with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Off the bootleg and rolling out. Moving away from pressure. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Guys, it is Rutgers on top here at the end of the quarter. They largely dominated this first quarter as indicated by the stats. This could be a pivotal moment in this game as we open the 2nd period and they try to find a way to answer. First play of the period, 1st down here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's done. They'll spot the ball at the 20. To that completion.
As a tight end, if you're going to be good in the passing game, you've got to be able to feel the windows when defenses play zone coverage. And he did a really good job of that right there. He didn't rush. He didn't hurry. He took his time, found the soft spot, and gave his quarterback an easy place to throw the football.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Scarlet Knights come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Zings it complete to the right. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. And the Scarlet Knights will go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the 1st half for the home team.
And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. And down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Looking to pass, it's St. Clair. Just a short pass to the tight end. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. And the Huskies can really attack on this 2nd and short. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Just a Barishnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the 1st down.
Really nice looking pinpoint throw there. And when I think back to Husky QBs, you think about Warren Moon, you think about Mark Brunell, the Heward brothers, what about Jake Browning? All made really good decisions. This guy, he's got a lot of arm talent, but he's also very smart.
Off the play fake on 1st down, the throw. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
Got a man, it's Williams. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the 1st down here. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. This will be the 5th kick of the night. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He might want another play. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll toss it to the left. There he goes. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. You count up those explosive plays in a game, and you put a little extra star by the big run.
Yeah, this running back is a weapon, boy. He is so good in space. He's got shiftiness. He can make guys miss. And if this guy gets into the 2nd level, watch out. He can hit a home run.
There's a difference between being physical and pass interference, and that was way over the line. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Courtney. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Snags it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Rutgers.
And this crowd was already jacked up. They were already excited. They were already making a difference in this football game, and the offense continues to pile on and give them something to cheer about. 27-0 here in the 1st half. This has been all home team.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Western Kentucky is getting smoked today. This is an eye-opener. It's the type of game that can just demoralize a fan base. They're trailing by 14 to FIU. Conference USA tends to make its presence felt, and we'll circle back with any big changes, guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Strong run on a pickup of 5 out to the 15. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Oh, this defense wants to bring some pressure. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. The Huskies really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. He'll have the 1st down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he's stopped. Washington has it and a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Williams. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Washington. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
2nd down, he'll throw it. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the 1st half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Washington sends out the punt team. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Dances away to buy time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be 2nd down.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously was he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Lived to fight another down.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point, based on how this game has gone, they're just trying to find things to build off of. And maybe that's something they can point to as they get ready for their next opponent of things they did right and things that they got to do more consistently new.
Turning it on! And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking to throw on 1st down. Here comes the heat. Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Well, the offense just taking what the defense gives them there. There's a lot of cushion out in coverage, so that was just too easy for the quarterback. Spits it out, and they pick up the 1st.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Thomas. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Complete to the left. He'll go out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Gets it inside the 10. Out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
He's brought down at the 6th of the defense, feeling the heat to make a stop here. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass on 2nd down. Touchdown, Scarlet Knights! And the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
This offense looks like they're in a rhythm. Whatever they've been dialing up here in the first half, they've had a lot of success with. You saw it on that last drive here at the end of the 2nd quarter. Scoring a touchdown, they're going to be difficult to stop in the 2nd half, and the defense needs to start making adjustments.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great scene there today in Piscataway.
Washington about to boot it deep to start things in the 2nd half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. They'll start this third quarter with a run. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Courtney. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39, a pickup of 15. They'll snap it from the 39. 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to burn this defensive back. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. The Scarlet Knights will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a crease. It's Mitchell. They make the stop after a pickup of 3. Ball's at the 18.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards. Make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more.
Touchdown, Rutgers! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the finisher, an 18-yard touchdown throw. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. To the air, it's St. Clair. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd.
Well, I don't know if the big fella got freaked out because he was so wide open on that play, but that is a catch he has got to make for his quarterback.
The Huskies will be forced to boot it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Hauls it in at the 25. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Dave.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead.
Intercepted. Yes, even a Heisman Trophy contender can have a miscue. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Washington.
And they come up with a huge pick 6, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterback.
Breaks into the open. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Caught behind the line. It's done. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running.
Touchdown, State University of New Jersey. Fitted in the window for the score. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
The defense has had absolutely no answer for him. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And the completion gives them a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Quick completion to the right.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
And the Huskies with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Grabs behind the line. It's Williams. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
The Huskies come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Surging forward on the sneak. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Washington sends out the punt team. Wants to return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense to start the next drive. And the Rutgers offense heads back onto the field. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. With the catch, it's Courtney. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Line getting set on second down. Gonna run it, it's Thomas. Got the first down and more. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window, and the intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That's caught. It's Courtney. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Looking to throw on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. On the move at the 30. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've come to the break, and Rutgers is holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Looking to throw on first down. It's incomplete, and trust me, you will not see that very often from this guy as second down.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage.
Looking for the end zone. And this is dropped. Oh, my goodness. Sometimes you're just too open.
This reminds me of the guy I used to play for in college down in Gainesville, the head ball coach. He used to like to do this. He would have big leads in the fourth quarter. He was still letting his QBs throw it deep down the field.
Gets it to him on the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And they'll send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. To the air on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room.
Those screen plays, you really want to sell it, get it to your running back, and get him to the second level. Get him running full head of steam on a safety, on a linebacker. He almost got going, but just got tackled before he could really do any damage.
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of. and you give up another sack.
On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30+.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
He's got an open man. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Washington has a lot of things working, set up with another first down.
42 Spider.
Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, every game in CUSA so very critical. How about this one today? Western Kentucky is getting smoked today. This is an eye-opener. It's the type of game that can just demoralize a fan base. They're trailing by 21 to FIU. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense picks it up. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Got his man on the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And they'll put 3 on the board, but the deficit remains huge.
And they cut into this lead a little bit, but, man, it's still a huge deficit. And they're going to need their defense to get a stop in this 4th quarter and get them the ball back quickly, still down by a good bit of points.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Rutgers has it back. They'll send the offense back onto the field. And the fumble on that last drive could have been much worse, David.
They bailed him out. They held him to a field goal, so that's the good news. Now this offense has to get it going. Forget about the fumble, Jesse. Move on. Be positive.
And they're upset with themselves, too. They're an offense that pride themselves on ball security. Let's see what they do right here.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for room. It's Thomas. Finds a little bit of space. Gets 3 to the 22.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
4th down.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 4th down, looking to pass. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. And the Scarlet Knights will line it up on 1st and 10. They want that clock to run. At midfield, he's got room. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
And And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, Dave. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
The give to the tailback. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And I'm a fan of this, man. Run the football, eat the clock. We got the lead. This offense has put together a nice day, man. Like, just balance, rhythm, timing, play calling, everything has worked. That's why they built this lead. They've had a great day today.
He's not even going to make it back to the line of scrimmage as the defense gets big-time penetration. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes a grab past the marker. And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. It's now 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but, like, let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but, like, let's live in this moment and try to be great right.
Oh, he's got some space. Got enough space. They'll make the stop, but that 1st down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. We're at the midway point of the season, and after the showing they delivered today, this team is firing on all cylinders through Week 7.
We've been talking a lot about this team, but you want to be remembered in the month of November. The most important part in the meat of this schedule now is coming up. If you play well throughout the second half of the year,